Yo, what's up racers? Welcome back to the BTCC Championship with the URL guys. This is round number 2. Now as you saw in round 1 guys, the first race of the championship, I let it slip by getting that penalty on the very last bend, costing us the race. So with going into round 2, now during the weekend you do 3 races on each weekend guys, and you have to run racing super softs on 2 of them and racing mediums on 1. Or actually you can run any tyre, but you have to run the racing mediums for one of the races. So I decided to do this race as my racing medium because we started 4th on the grid. Now I do know there's a few other people that's done the same option, but with the next race being a reverse grid, I kind of want to get the rubbish tyre out the way now. So you'll see that myself and Josh are both running the racing mediums. I don't think anyone else is. I think Drum Mac leaves them for the last race, the same as Too Fast. Like I said, the reverse grid next race, I do want to be on those racing super softs. So, as you see at the start of the grid, we're 4th, with Drum Mac 3rd, Josh 2nd, and Too Fast being in 1st. Now, he gets quite a bit of wheel spin there, which gives Josh that inside line straight off. And we're dropping positions. That's our launch off the grid, guys. But we do get a nice little squeeze up the inside there. Now, I do want to say, I'm not too sure what was it Too Fast was doing there. He seemed to be going left, so I was actually going to follow him. And then he hit the wall, so I can stop. So I had to go right, squeezing into the gap. But it kind of paid off for me. I don't feel like it was the cleanest overtake, but with the mistake being made by someone else, I felt like I had the right to get that done. So we go from 4th to 2nd. Coming off the back straight, guys. Now as you see, we go a little bit wider again here, so we're going to be back into the defending of this corner here. Now again, if they want this position, they have to go around the outside. I'll defend the inside line as we do. He does back off a little bit. I'm prepared for him to go up the inside here though, so I move over slightly now just to block that. And as you see, Drum Mac is making the move on Too Fast as well. So we have a little look behind us there. There's quite a bit of action going on. Obviously the whole field is pretty much compact at this point on lap 1. It's always going to be. We make a slight mistake there. We go a little bit tight. Now Josh has got a 2-second lead already over us. And that is because we are defending heavily to Too Fast. But now he's obviously made a mistake. Drum Mac and Ginger getting in front of him. So I'm going to now start trying to look at this opportunity to catch up Josh again. As you know, we are quicker than him on the straights and out the bends because of the car's setup. So we will catch him up in a few laps time at this sort of pace. So lap 1 completed. As we come through these S-bends here, we get a fantastic line through. And you should see that time in the top left there start knocking down a bit. We're onto the back straight. We're just out of the clean air, so we're still running in dirty drag air. So we're not going to catch him quicker with that free time. He runs a bit wide there, so we get a real good line out of that. Now we're less than a second. He gets a penalty as well. Now everyone is aware of the penalty system, guys, okay? I do need to clear that up again from the first race. If you haven't checked out round 1, go and check it out, guys. I've got round 3 coming up next, and then we're back into the live racing for the Porsche 911 as we clutch on the back end of Josh here now, getting back to the race. The penalty systems, you do have to serve that penalty on that lap, guys, okay? But obviously you don't want to serve it until you're down here. Now we put a little kissing nudge on him there, a little racing nudge to let him know we are there. We are going to overtake you if you get in our way. And we're trying to look for a way around him here. Now, I want to try and get the cut back on him. Again, as you can see, we're pushing him out of the way. Now, I know he needs to serve that pen, so I'm going to go left here. Again, like I'm trying to get it out. We do have to scrap those penalties on the racing lap that we get them, guys. We can no longer serve them into the next race. So we all, next lap, sorry. So we all are fully aware of that. So we do take the lead through Josh making that mistake there. Coming down into bend number 1 on the 3rd lap. Now again, like I always say, this S-bend here, we were super quick through this this weekend, and we were making a lot of time up and gaining a lot of time just through that bend alone, because we were like half a second, 3/4 of a second quicker than most people through it. We had a fantastic line. So coming down the back straight into the what's that, bend number 4. Now this one here and the very last bend are the ones where I will receive penalties. It's gonna happen. I haven't got the best line for them yet, but we do see Too Fast has now managed to get back to second, overtaking Drummack and Josh. And as we know, Too Fast was the leader and won the first race, guys. So we know he's quick. We just need to match him on it. Run a little bit wide there. That gives him the opportunity to look for a dive bomb up the inside here. Is he going to take it? Yeah. Oh, we get a little flick there. So we have to go full defensive, blocking that inner corner off. But we do know we're in big trouble now up the straight. He's quicker than us. He's in our draft. It's only a matter of time. If he's going to do it, we're going to make him go to the outside. We're not going to block it. There you go. We saw him there. We'll give him that racing room. That's what I like to see. I like to give the racing room. I want to see the racing room. It's just courtesy. But we are going to tuck out as wide as we can. We are judging our distance off the arrows as well. And we make him late break around. He's going to have to slip in behind us. So he doesn't get the move done. I think that's fantastic racing by us. Holding that position but giving courtesy where it was needed, guys. So we pull up a half a second lead again, as he's now looking at defending from Drummack into this corner here. So we're fast on this one. We won't get many lunges up the inside on this one here. We do give it pretty much the very latest braking zone that you can. But you see him coming up that inside now. So he's got the outside to this bend, but I think he gets it done. Yep, so we're going to break out of this one. Let him have it. Give that position away and we'll fight it another lap, guys. There's no point lunging there because, you know, we're both going to crash or both come off. So he goes a bit defensive here. As you can see, we're tucking in behind him. This is some smart racing from Too Fast. I love racing with this guy. You know, GG Too Fast. The Porsche 911's a quick one as well. And this, like, the Touring Car Championship's going to be exactly the same, guys. So fantastic racing to look forward to during the season. And as you can see, that car is quick. He's leaving us behind. It's only the late break-ins that actually keep up with him. So coming on to the start finishing line, guys, or the starting straight, sorry. We're coming around to complete lap number 4, and as you can see, we are fastest lap is a 1:41 for us. Did we put in a quicker time there? Yes, we do. 1:40.6. But Too Fast puts in another quick lap of 1:39.9. So we are half a second slower than him. And this is that bend there. Look at that. We are so close to him going through these bends. We've got a 1.5 second lead over Drummack on the third. So again, we don't have to worry about defending. As you see there, he goes a little bit wide. I'm guessing he's looking to see where I am. Now we'll brake a little bit earlier so we don't rear end him a bit. Give him a little kiss there though, to try and nudge him a little bit wider so we can get up that inside. As we do, look at this, side by side. Now are we going to get the position done, or are we going to have to tuck in behind? Try and get him on the cutback. There's not much of a cutback here though, unfortunately, so we give up that position, that attempt. As you see there, we make it look like we're going for a dive up the inside and then pull away to the left again, just to try and get a mistake from him. He takes a wider line through there. So yeah, no, this section here is quite pretty much single file lines, unless, like I said, unless someone makes a mistake. But even though we're attacking each other, we actually are making a break of 2.2 seconds from Drummack. So we are still racing very, very fast with the attacking going on as well. But I make a massive mistake there and drop off the guy slipping from.
One little mistake there, just looking behind to see where Drum was.
So we're just over halfway through the race. We do know we can get 9 laps on each race on this one here. Depending on the track is how many races you do, but it is all 15-minute races, guys. So as you can see here, we make up a little bit of time. We We get a very, very good line through this one, I think. Yep, good line through. Bad exit from us though, which does give him the distance he's getting again. But hopefully we can late break this one, get on his back end, and see if we can stick some moves in on this lap.
So he is quick. What's up, Koga? How are you?
Coming back to the race here, guys. Too Fast is putting in a very, very good, solid defense race, but he's also pulling away at the same time. So, we got a lot to learn off this guy here. Drum Mac again is another very good competitor that could possibly, he could upset our sort of championship chances here. He's consistently with me. Again, some of the other guys, I'm not too sure. Lee Whip, I know he's quite quick. Ginge is quite quick. I've not raced with Josh. I think this is his first ever race with the championship. With the league. Is that Pablo? Never seen either. So there's a few lads in here that we've never raced with. So I don't know how the championship's going to go. They might have just had an off weekend. But, like I said, this up till now, it's been very good racing, guys. As you can see, as we come through to complete lap 6, to start lap 7 with 4.5 minutes left. Now, can we catch up to Too Fast? Does he make a mistake? Do we have to go super defensive with Drum Mac and Josh coming up behind us? There's a lot that could happen in this 4 minutes, so the race is not over yet. Nowhere near over.
It's almost as if I switch off here. At this sort of point now, I'm switching off.
So as we dive back into the action here, okay, we're looking at 3.5 seconds behind first place, 2 seconds in front of Drum. We've put ourselves in a good position. Now, this is where we start losing focus. This is a classic Dean S1 sort of situation. We start losing concentration towards the end of the race. We start switching off. It's almost as if we go to autopilot. I don't know if anyone else gets that. Autopilot, sorry, I can't even get the word out. Autopilot on this game for me is completely, it just happens. I can't stop it. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, yo, I'm still in the race. So it looks like we're going to have another 2 laps. So we're going to have next lap, and then we're going to have the, obviously, promotional lap. So we know we've got about 2.5 laps left from here onwards. Now, we don't want to make any stupid mistake, but we are letting Too Fast get away from us here. He's up to a 4-second lead. That's a big lead. Big lead. Can't even talk. As we come down off the back straight, guys, you can see the cluster of arrows up in the top right. Now, I'll have a little check back there. 2.5 seconds apart from them. That's not a bad gap with 2:20 left in the race. But as you can see, consistently hitting a 141 through this race. Obviously, first lap from a grid start, a 148. Then we got 141, 142, 140 being our quickest lap. Not the quickest lap of the race, though. And then we got a 141, 141, 141. So, consistently not really made any mistakes up to this point in the race. Hopefully, we don't make any more mistakes. But as we come on to the last corner, we go a little bit slow through there. Desperately slow through there, actually. And we're on to the finishing straight. About to complete lap 8. Start lap 9. Now, lap 9 is going to be our final lap, guys. Yes. So, this was our second to last lap. As you can see, we got 125 left. 141 for a lap. Obviously, this is going to be the final lap. We know this coming in. So we're not going to catch too fast. He's 6 seconds ahead of us. We can see him just coming out of the bends down here as we get in. So we just need to now drive a sensible drive. Let's keep Drum Mac, you know, 1.5 seconds behind us. And it'll be happy days to clutch a second for the second race. But let's see what happens.
They messed up back there then.
So as we come up to the final bend, guys, 8 seconds left. This is going to be the last lap, as Too Fast is going to take the win with 6.5 seconds lead and gaining. He's actually dropping more time on that. We defend our second place by the look of it. No major activity can happen here, really, unless we just don't look at the track. I mean, if you can't go around that final bend there, you should be racing on GT. So, as you see, round 2 comes over with Too Fast winning again. Obviously, myself coming in second, Drum Mac third, and Josh coming up fourth. Now, we did have a DC from 9th place. Now, it's not the biggest league, but there is round 1. There's League 1, 2, and 3. And as we've just joined this league, this is where we finish, guys. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed round 2. Don't forget to check out round 3. That will be up later this evening as well, guys. And, thank you for taking part, and I'll see you guys in the next video.